तो हे गाइस, वेलकम बैक टू आवर चैनल गोयल क्लासेस। तो आज की वीडियो में हम बात करने वाले हैं अबाउट शिवनाथर यूनिवर्सिटी ग्रेटर नोएडा। So hi guys, hello and welcome back to our channel Goel Classes. I would like to request each one of you to please subscribe to our channel if you haven't subscribed till now and press the bell icon so you get a notification whenever we post any new videos. So आज की वीडियो में हम बात करने वाले हैं अबाउट शिवनाथर यूनिवर्सिटी. इन द फर्स्ट पार्ट ऑफ द वीडियो we'll talk about the campus life and the infrastructure and what all facilities do you get when you get to stay on campus. And then in the later part of the video we'll talk about academics, about placements, and how do you need to apply to get in order to get admission at to SNU, in order to get admission at SNU. So starting with the infrastructure. So SNU has a campus of 286 acres with a beautiful lake where many migratory birds come. Then they have 6 academic wings and 154 laboratories and studios. And there is also an indoor sports complex. Now coming to the campus life. So the college is fully residential. You don't have any option of day scholars. If you take admission at SNU, then you will have to stay at campus. It's compulsory for each one, for every student. There are 30 plus clubs and societies across the campus. Talking about the campus life, when you get to what all you will see when you get to stay at campus. So the campus houses 22 over 2200 students and 250 plus faculties and staff members. And there are separate hostels for boys and girls, and you also get the facilities of laundry, and there's a cafe housed in the central library where you can collaborate, and basically it serves as a common area where you can interact with your faculty members and the fellow students. Then there are 2 large dining halls over the campus where you can have your food, and there are vending machines in every block. अब हम बात करते हैं about the academics and the programs which are offered at SNU. So basically Shivnathar University Greater Noida, it is also known as SNU, and it was established in 2011, and एक private university है. It is owned by Shivnathar Foundation, which is also, and Mr. Shivnathar is also the owner of HCL. The university is recognized by UGC and NAAC accredited. And recently, SNU has been accorded the status of IOE, that is the Institute of Eminence, by UGC. Hello. Yeah, so there are 5 schools at SNU. First is the School of Engineering, basically for BTech. Then we have School of Natural Sciences, which offers BSc research. And one peculiar thing about BSc at SNU is that the BSc program over here is also 4 years, because it is not an honors program. It is BSc research. In BSc research is offered in four courses: physics, chemistry, mathematics, and biotechnology. Then there's a School of Management and Entrepreneurship. Then fourth is a School of Humanities and Social Sciences, and the last one is a School of Extended Education and Professional Development. So यार इस वीडियो में हम बात करेंगे about only about the School of Engineering, that is about BTech. If you want me to make a video about BSc research, that is on School of Natural Sciences, then please do tell me in the comment section. If you want me, I can make a video on that as well. But इस वीडियो में हम BTech के बारे में बात करेंगे. So six SNU has 6 branches in BTech: chemical, civil, CSE, triple E, ECE, and mechanical. And it has a multidisciplinary curriculum, and there are over 44 state-of-art laboratories in the School of Engineering at SNU. So पहले हम बात करते हैं कि why you should choose SNU. So there are
two main peculiar features at SNU about SNU. First is the opportunity of OUR. OUR is basically the opportunity for undergraduate research. So, like SNU may, SNU permits you to undertake a full-fledged research project of 1 year after your second year of BTech. Like you can't take the OUR project, you can't do the research project in your first year, but after the first year, that is from second year, you can take a project and work under, like just as it happens in PG. बट यहाँ पे आपको यूजी करते करते ही मतलब आप बीटेक में ही यू गेट अ चांस टू डू अ रिसर्च प्रोजेक्ट ऑन योर ओन अंडर योर गाइड. Then the second peculiar feature about SNU is that there are over 20 minor programs. That means कि BTech के साथ साथ yeah, the minors most minors start from second year, and some minors start from your third year, and mainly fourth and fifth semesters. So there are over 20 minor programs offered at SNU. मतलब बीटेक के साथ साथ if you are interested in English or if you are interested in design, so you will get a minor degree in design also if you fulfill all the requirements. These are the two peculiar features about SNU. The third is that there are OCJs also. The OCJ is basically the on-campus job. Like you can, there's a LASC, Learning and Student Support Center, where the students only conduct classes for their juniors if you have any doubts in the courses, and you are also paid some minimal amount. So you get to earn while you stay on campus. You can work and you'll be get paid for your work. So coming to the minor programs, so basically, these are the 20 minors which are offered. Minor in archaeology, biotechnology, chemical engineering, chemistry, civil engineering, communication, CSE, dance, data analytics, design, economics, electronics and communication engineering, English, history, management, mathematics, mechanical physics, and sociology. You can take any of these along with your major. So, नेक्स्ट यार बात करते हैं अबाउट द एडमिशन. सो दिस इज द सीट मैट्रिक्स. टोटल एसओई में the number of seats are 380 total मिला के of all the branches, of all the 6 branches. The total seats are 380, and this is the seat matrix for other schools. You can take a screenshot and look at it. So moving forward, first of all we'll look at the eligibility for admissions. तो बीटेक के लिए the only eligibility is that you should have physics, chemistry, maths, and English in your 12th class, and this is the only eligibility. Then moving on to the scholarship, like moving on to the admission procedure, there are 4 channels through which you can apply to SNU. The first channel is through your SAT score, second is through ACT scores, third is through SNU SAT and APT, and fourth is from through JEE Mains. So basically, most prominent channels are channel third and channel fourth. Most of the people apply through SNU SAT and APT or JEE Mains. You can apply through your SAT scores, and you can also apply through your ACT scores. So, talking about the third channel, when you apply through SNU SAT and APT, basically you will have to submit your 12th marks, mark sheets, and like your 12th marks will also, your board percentage will also be taken into consideration. Along with that, you will have to write a exam which is known as SNU SAT, and an aptitude test, that is APT test, about which, yeah. So talking about the third channel, when you apply through SNU SAT and APT, basically you will have to write a test. One is SNU SAT and one is APT. APT is your aptitude test, and the people who will be who will be shortlisted after this test, they will have to appear for the personal interview. But in BTech, there's no interview. BTech, you get admission directly. But for other schools, after shortlisting, you will have to appear for your a personal interview. So this is about SNU SAT and APT. We'll talk about the pattern of this exam in the later part of the video. Talking about the fourth channel, that is when you apply through JEE Mains course. For this year, you can apply with JEE Mains 2020 or JEE Mains 2021 score. And the eligibility for this channel is that your percentile should be 80 or above. If your percentile is 80 or more than 80, then you are eligible for a direct admission. So this is about the fourth channel. And as you can see that it is also mentioned over here that if your percentile is less than 80, then you are advised to apply through SNU SAT and APT. So moving on, if you apply through, as I had already told that there are four routes. If you apply through JEE Mains 2020 or 2021 scores, and you have more than or equal to 80 percentile, then you are eligible for a direct admission. But certain cutoff will be applicable for admission in each department. That is, depending upon the branch you want, the cutoff may vary. So this is about the first route. Talking about the second route, which is through SNU SAT and APT, there's no interview. If you clear the exam, then you have a direct offer of admission from the college itself. Third route, you have when if you're applying through SAT score. So if you're applying through SAT or ACT score, then you will have to appear for a personal interview. So these are the four routes through which you can apply for engineering, that is for BTech. Now, moving on to the pattern of SNU SAT and APT. So it will be a remotely, if you are taking it because this year due to COVID, if you are taking the exam, it will be remotely proctored. The pattern of the test is the SNU SAT will be of 2 hours, and SNU SAT is same for all the schools, like for all the programs. No matter to which program you're applying, you will have to give a SNU SAT, and it is same for everyone. It will be a 2 hour test. It will have four sections: verbal reasoning, which will be of 30 minutes, quantitative ability, abstract reasoning, and essay. The most important part is your essay. Whatever you write, you will only have 15 minutes, and you will have to type out your essay. So my only advice to the people giving the admission test for SNU this year is that you should have you should be proficient with English, and your typing speed should be good. Otherwise, even if you know what you have to write, or even if you are proficient with English and you're slow in typing, then 15 minutes will be a challenge for you. And for APT, you will people who are applying, like for BTech, you will have questions from physics and maths. And basically, you will get 30 minutes for physics and 30 minutes for maths. So APT will be for total 1 hour. So and you can take a look on this page. I'll leave the link of this page in the description. So this is all about the SNU SAT and APT. Now coming to the fees. So admission fees for BTech we'll be talking about in this video. 25,000 is the one-time payable fees. That means it is the basically the admission fee. Then for School of Engineering, for 1 year, like the fees is 2,25,000, and total if you club for the 4 years, overall over the 4 years, the total fees is 9 lakhs. Then for hostel fees, the hostel fees is 1,10,000, and mess charges are 55,000 for these are the annual charges, that is for 1 year. And the laundry charges are 4,200. The laundry is fixed. Either you want or you don't want, you will have to pay for the laundry. So the laundry is 4,200 annually, and so the total cost, if you sum it up, for over the 4 years, for 4 years, the total 4 years fees is 6,76,800, and total your admission fees and academic fees is 9 lakhs. So 9 lakhs will be your academic fees, and 6,76,800 is your living expenses and other charges. So, and this 25,000, these are refundable security of 25,000. Like you will have to pay it in the starting when you take admission, and that will be refunded at the end when you graduate. So, and one more thing, in the hostels, you have an option of AC also and non-AC also. In AC, you will have to pay the charge. There's a minimum, there's a base charge of around 6,000. So you will have to pay 6,000 extra for if you want AC, and in addition to that, you will have to pay your AC bill separately. Like depending upon how much for how much time you are using the AC. Next, coming to the scholarships. So SNU gives two types of scholarships. One is the gifted student scholarship. Second is the merit cum means scholarship. Merit cum means scholarship is for students who are economically challenged, and the merit cum means scholarship is basically offered on the basis of the 12th board marks. And the eligibility for merit scholarship is that student should be scoring 92 or above 92% or above in his or her class 12th. And for mean scholarship, your family income should be below 12 lakhs per annum. Then you will have to submit these documents, and then you'll be eligible for mean scholarship, and then the college will contact you and tell you that how much scholarship you are eligible for. Then there's a rural scholarship as well, so you can have a look. And there's also a sports scholarship. So these are the things which these types of scholarships cover. That means that rural and gifted scholarships cover all of these things. That means the admission fee, security deposit, and tuition fees. But merit cum means and sports scholarship, you see there is a star marked over here. So the level of scholarship and in merit cum means and sports, it will be determined by the scholarship committee. It's not necessary that if you get the scholarship, then all of it will be covered by the university. So this was all about the scholarship. And yeah, there's also a minimum retention criteria. Like if you are selected for the scholarship, the people who are selected under gifted scholarship categories, they will have to maintain a minimum GPA of 6.5 to to retain the scholarship. So till now we have covered the eligibility for admissions, admission process, the paper pattern, fees, scholarships. I guess everything is covered. Yeah, coming to the key dates. So for School of Engineering, the applications have started from 30th December 2020. The last date to apply is 31st March, and the last date for taking SNU SAT and APT is 2nd April. And then if you're applying through SNU SAT and APT, okay, so and the selection and rolling of offer letter will be, that means the selected candidate lists will be out by 16th April. Just to be clear that all these dates are for round 1, as you can see over here. These deadlines are for round 1. So round 1 will get over on 31st March, the applications. And the last date for taking SNU SAT is 2nd April. Then if you are applying through JEE, through your JEE score, then JEE score, the you know nothing, like you just have to complete your profile, and you have to submit the form by 31st March, and then you can sit back and relax. This 9th April, this is for the natural sciences students who are applying for natural sciences. This is the date of interview. So all these are the key dates, the deadlines. Coming to how you have to apply for the admissions. So basically you have to fill out these details, and you have to submit it. And over here you see a apply now button. When you click over here, apply now, you have to fill this thing, you have to register. When you register, your account will be made on the website, and then over there you can also see the admission form, and you can fill out that admission form and complete the rest of the formalities. So, and now coming to the main part, that is the placements of the college. So coming to the placements have improved very much in the past years. Like, as you can see, these are the statistics for the graduation class of 2018 and 19. Total 557 students have graduated, out of which 310 students pursued a job. 86 students went for higher studies. Then 8 students went for entrepreneurship, and 89 students took a preparatory break, and 43 students went for the research project. Coming to the placement statistics, these are the statistics of 2018-19. Highest salary which was offered was 31.5 lakhs per annum. Top 10% selections, that means the top 10% selections had a CTC of 14.96 lakhs, and top 25% selections are 6.29 lakhs. Then over 250 placement partners were there, employment partners. That means the 250 companies came to campus. Average salary which was offered was 6.35 lakhs per annum. You can see everything on the website, and this web chart which we see over here for the average salary, you can see that this was the first batch which was graduated in 15. So average salary was 3.48. Then you can see the average salary is increasing every year for each and every batch. So these were the placement statistics. Next, you will see a slide of the employment partners, that is all the companies which have come for placement. So you can pause the video or take a screenshot of the video and see what all companies are coming. I will post the link of the CDC placement report of 2017-2018. That PDF, it has all the information about how many students total were enrolled, how many graduated, how many people got how much salary, and the which companies took how many students, and the CTC which that particular company offered. So all of that you can see in that annual report of CDC. I will post the link to that report in the description. So this was all about Shivnadhan University. I hope you like the video. Thank you for watching the video.